Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya Muhammad Alan, usia 19 tahun dari kota Tangerang Selatan. Unjuk bakat yang saya akan lakukan hari ini adalah storytelling. So today I'm gonna tell you a story about the origin of Tanjung Lesung. Once upon a time, there was a young, brave, handsome, strong man. His name is Untuk. He was an adventurer. He was accompanied by his loyal dog and his lovely horse. He lived in the south side of Java. One day, after a long day of hard work, he fell asleep, and then he had a dream about this beautiful girl. And then he saw this girl pointing towards a direction, which he believed that it's her hometown. When he woke up, he couldn't stop thinking about this girl. And guess what did he do? He packed up his thing and decided to find this girl. After a few days, his horse and his dog are exhausted. They can't even move. He was very confused. They won't follow his order. Well, because they're tired. Buddha was a very hot-headed person, so he go on his own journey. He left his dog and his horse. He went through rain, he went through heat, he climbed mountain, and then he walked through rocky roads until he hears the sound of a lesung. And then he get closer and closer to the source of the sound, and then it was a village. In that village, he saw a group of women. In the middle of the group, he saw the girl that is in his dream. And then her name is Sri Pohachi. She noticed him looking at her. She rushed home, and little does she know that Buddha was following her home. Not long after that, he knocks on her home. Surprise, surprise, it wasn't her who answered the door, but it was her mother. They both had a little conversation. Buddha introduced himself to her mother, and then said that he needed a place to stay for the night. Her mother politely refused because they can't let in a man that they don't know. He was very upset. He was very disappointed because he couldn't see Sri Pohachi, and then he decided to sleep in a nearby hut. But the next morning, he was awoken by the smell of a fresh coffee and the smooth voice of Sri Pohachi that told her to wake up. After that, they talk to each other, they get to know each other, they share stories, and then long story short, they get married without her mother's permission. Sri Pohachi taught her how to play lesung, but she taught him not to play lesung at Friday because it's a sacred day in her culture. But, well, we know that Buddha is a hot-headed person, so he wouldn't listen. He keeps playing and playing and playing, day and night, every day, even Friday, until hair grows out of his body. The whole village laugh at him, cuss him, and then make fun of him, and then mock him because he was cursed. He turned into a monkey. Sri Pohachi was very embarrassed and she ran from the village, never to be seen. Well, people believe that she turned into a rice fairy. And then, because of her skills to play lesung, and then the location of the village that was near a cave, people named the village Tanjung Lesung. The moral of the story is, don't be a hothead, listen to your parents, obey local rules, do not break them. That's all from me. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.